Bet you didn't see this coming. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. I know what you're thinking.
What is going on, Karla?
Why do you look like a dumpling? Well, I am fresh out of the shower, hence the robe, the towel, the wet hair, and the no makeup. Not gonna lie, this is probably the comfiest I have ever been. I just finished my workout this morning. I know.
Fitness.
Trying to get back into the whole working out in the morning because I have been lazy the past couple of weeks. I asked you guys over on Instagram to send me a bunch of questions because I was gonna film another Q&A. And no matter how many videos I film, I still get so many questions that are new or different, or basically just like an updated question to an old one from a previous video. Does that make sense? English. Most of my Q&A videos are pretty chill, but I thought I would spice things up and do a face mask the level 100 while I answer some of your questions. So if you guys want to hear my answers, then please keep watching. So I'm gonna use two face masks from Origins. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know that this is my favorite face mask of all time. This is the Origins Clear Improvement Charcoal Mask. It's really great for cleansing the face and just helping clean out your skin. And then this is another mask that Origins sent me. It's just a cute little sample size. It's the Out of Trouble 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. Now I'm having a bit of an issue with my forehead, so I figured I would try this mask out. I mean, it says 10 minutes. I talk a lot, so it's definitely going to be more than 10 minutes, but hey ho, let's see how it goes. I'm trying to spice things up for my channel and make new content, and this is what I came up with. I don't even know if I should be using this tool. Gonna look a little crazy for this video, but you guys are basically family. Origins masks always smell super good. This is not a sponsored video. It's got a bit of a gold sheen to it. This is actually, I think, a new version of the charcoal mask. This one has honey in it, so it's supposed to purify and nourish the skin as well. This is probably the craziest I have ever looked. Some of you guys asked me to keep you anonymous, so I will. Monica or Rachel? I freaking love Monica Geller. I resonate with her so much. Monica's personality and overall character, but Rachel's wardrobe. Church or beach wedding? Definitely a beach wedding. If you guys want more wedding related question and answers, Nico and I actually did our engagement Q&A. I will link it up here for you guys to watch after this video. Gucci or LV? Both. I mean, if you've got the budget. Have you left the house without taking a bath? I am such a clean freak. Like, I take a bath twice a day, so no, I don't think I've ever left the house without taking a bath. How many kids would you like to have? I think we should wait and see after I have my first child, because some people say it's really painful. I think the number of kids will depend on how I get on with the whole pregnancy and giving birth. What's your fitness routine? I love to do home workouts. I don't really like to go to the gym because I get really conscious and I feel like people are judging me. What made you feel like Kuya Nico is the one? Nico and I have been together for over 9 years and my love for him just continues to grow. He's my best friend. He's my partner in everything. I love being able to live life with him. What do you do when you're feeling under the weather? I love to give myself a pamper day like today. Stay home and relax. I'll put on a face mask, I'll light a candle, I'll eat comfort food, junk food, I'll binge watch my favorite shows, or I'll hang out with my mom. When you're not feeling your best, you should surround yourself with things that you love and things that bring you joy. May plano po ba kayong magka-baby nugget agad ni Nico? Nico wants a baby right away. And I'm just like, no. I want at least a year of just being married. Nico and I have never lived together, so I don't know what it's going to be like living with him. It's just going to be another big adjustment. What are your pet peeves? How much time do you have? I hate people who are late. I hate the whole concept of Filipino time. When you set a time for a meeting or a dinner or a lunch or a get-together, you should stick to it. I don't understand why it's socially acceptable to be 30 minutes or an hour late to something and then you just laugh it off and say it's Filipino time. Pure Filipino or what? I don't get this question. What was your course? I was originally BS Legal Management, and then we had an accounting class. And after the first ever class, I went up to my teacher and I was like,
yeah, I can't do this.
And he was like, well, you'll need to shift courses. So I did. And I shifted to AB Interdisciplinary Studies, major in communications and psychology. Have you watched Crash Landing on You? If not, well, girl, you should. So many people that I never even expected to like Korean dramas K-dramas have watched it and they love it and they keep telling me to watch it. Please don't hate me, but I honestly have no interest in watching it. I never really got into K-dramas. I don't really know if I'm ever gonna watch it. Maybe I will at some point, but as of right now, I really don't feel a need to. Please don't hate me. Are you full-blooded Filipino? My mom has Spanish and Portuguese blood. And I think my dad has like some Chinese blood. I don't know. He says he's pure Filipino, but I don't think he's pure Filipino. How do you and Nico keep your fire burning? I've been following your relationship since UAAP days. Wow, you
OG girl.
We go on dates. We try to do new things together. He's gonna come at me and be like,
No, we do the same things.
we can talk to each other about anything and we make each other laugh. How do you keep positive all the time? I'll be the first to tell you that I am not positive 100% of the time. I don't think anybody can really be happy the entire time. If there are people that are like that, then fantastic. That's amazing. Whenever I face challenges or hard times, I pray. It's all about perspective. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel bad. But what's important is you don't let that sadness, you don't let that pain consume you. I also try to remind myself that there's a purpose to the pain that I'm feeling. I always try to tell myself that this pain isn't going to last forever and God has a reason for why I'm going through this difficult time and that I need to trust in Him more. How's the wedding prep going? What wedding prep? Initially, Nico and I had already booked our prenup engagement shoot, but because of this COVID-19 community quarantine, we had to postpone it. As of right now, there's no wedding prep. We're just keeping chill, trying to stay healthy, staying home, and just waiting for this storm to pass, and then we'll start planning our wedding again. Because honestly, this COVID-19 situation is so much bigger than our wedding. As of right now, our priority is to stay healthy, to make sure our family's healthy, and to make sure the entire community is healthy. About being a responsible citizen. Budgeting tips. The number one budgeting tip I have for you guys is something that I learned from Nico. It's very simple, very straight to the point. Never spend more than you save. What radio app did Nico download? I got a lot of questions about this after I posted the text conversation I had with Nico. He said it's called Philippine Radio. You can find it in the Apple Store or I think Google Play if you guys are Android. What is your eating habit? Everything in moderation. I love dessert. I love sweets. So I'm always gonna make sure that I have desserts and I have sweets. I don't deprive myself. Whenever you restrict yourselves, you're just gonna crave for those things more. Do you have any trips for this year or is it canceled already? Stay safe. Stay safe as well, please. Stay healthy. The traveling trio had a couple of trips planned for Trina's birthday. We were supposed to go to Japan in October, but we're gonna play it by ear and see how, again, this COVID-19 situation plays out. We're supposed to go back to Europe sometime in December for Christmas and New Year. If it's not safe to travel yet, then unfortunately, we will not go on those trips anymore. How do you fight stage fright? Tips for shy people like me. I'm gonna be honest and say I never had that problem. My mom always tells me that ever since I was a kid, I was such a ham. I loved performing in front of people. You'll never know until you try, and at the same time, practice makes it easier, I guess. I say just go out and do it. Advice for single people. Live your best life. Being single is not a bad thing. Being single is a time where you can get to know yourself more, know what you like and what you don't like. It's a chance for you to be more secure and confident in yourself. Do you believe in chastity before marriage? This is gonna come as a surprise for a bunch of you, and some of you might even say, "Ooh, you lying." God knows this. Nico and I are practicing purity. Don't believe me?
Ask him.
Why did you leave Mix? You were one of my favorites. Oh, thank you. I was in Mix for like a year and a half and then my contract expired and I wasn't renewed. How are you planning your wedding amidst the virus? Bride in dilemma as well. I'm so sorry if you're stressed out or if your wedding plans had to be postponed or canceled. Just take it one day at a time. Try to relax. This is something that's out of your control. Don't stress about it because you can't really do anything about it except stay home, avoid unnecessary travel, and don't get stressed because when you get stressed, your immune system goes down and you are more susceptible to getting sick. This is also a chance I feel for couples to become stronger and a chance for couples to be able to grow. You will have to put your wedding plans aside for now, but it's not the end of the world and you're still gonna get married at the end of the day. Do you invite your other siblings to be part of your videos? Trina is part of my videos because she lives with me. Shocker, yes people, I have 2 other siblings. I've got an older sister named Kara and a younger brother named Paolo. They don't live with me though, so they can't really be part of my videos. Thoughts on living in the same house with your in-laws when newly married? Nico feels very strongly about this actually. He really wants us to have our own home so we can grow as a married couple. As a Christian, what's your stand about going to bars, drinking alcohol, and smoking? I don't think there's anything wrong with drinking as long as you don't drink to get drunk. There's nothing wrong with a glass of wine for dinner or nightcap, hanging out with friends and socially drinking. That's just me. I personally don't like to drink to get drunk just because I feel like your inhibitions are lower, you know, you're not thinking clearly, so more things can happen that you might not necessarily want. At the same time, you are putting yourself at risk and the people around you at risk. And as for smoking, for those of you that didn't know, I actually used to be a really heavy smoker back in college. I do not recommend it. I got sick a lot. Given a chance to have access to a celebrity closet, whose would it be? Love ya. Love you too. Dakota Johnson or Hailey Bieber. Love their outfits. Love their fashion sense. What's your height and weight? Been curious lately since you look so fit. Love you, by the way. Love you too. And
Thank you.
angles, my friend. It's all about angles. I am 5'4.5", but I like to round up and say I'm 5'5", and I am 52 kilos as per my last medical. Where do you buy your jeans and trousers? Zara, Topshop, Monkey, Uniqlo. Ooh, and Levi's. What is the meanest comment you've ever received? First of all, I feel very blessed to have you guys as my nuggets because there has been nothing but positivity on this channel. So thank you for supporting me and for supporting each other. But I did get a comment and I'll never forget it. Somebody told me to commit suicide. And I'm just very blessed that I have an amazing support system. I have you guys and I have the Lord. Comments like that don't really affect me. They don't make me feel bad, but it did shock me and it made me feel like, you know, what if I wasn't somebody who was secure in herself and who didn't have a good support system and who was struggling with her mental health, and I saw a comment like that? That really shook me. There are people out there who are just really mean behind the screen. Comments like that have no place on the internet. Nobody should ever type that to somebody else, and no one should ever receive a comment like that. There are so many questions. How do you maintain your clear skin? Tips, please. Masking. I drink a lot of water. I try not to pick on my pimples. I can't say that I do that all the time though, because sometimes you have those zits that you just really need to pick at. And I truly believe the Obagi Zen oil control pads that I always talk about, those really have helped transform my skin. What's your go-to makeup? No makeup. If I really need to wear makeup, I will use a tinted moisturizer. The Glossier Skin Tint or the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer are my favorite lightweight bases. Why don't you post with your entire family? Vlog or at least a pic with the entire family? I can't do that because my parents are separated. My dad lives in Malaysia and he only comes back to the Philippines every month for like a week for work. My other sister does not live with me and my brother does not live with us as well. What will your wedding dress look like? Just an idea.
I don't know.
I have so many pins on Pinterest, but I still don't know what I want my wedding dress to look like. I want something simple. I don't want anything extravagant. No shade, by the way. If you want your wedding dress to look like a princess dress, you do you, boo-boo. For me, I want something very simple, very easy to wear, and something that I can use to the beach. I'm only gonna wear that dress once, so I don't really want to spend a lot of money on it. Kumakain ka ba ng kanin? Nasaan ang hustisya? I do eat rice. I don't really like to eat a lot of rice. I'm more of a pasta and bread girl, but I do like to eat rice, especially with sinigang. Ooh, this one is from Nico. Do you miss your fiance? Yes, I do. I miss you, but I am enjoying our FaceTime dates. I think those are fun. What's a common thing that you think about when you're alone? Shout out to me, please. Hello to Deathski on Instagram. Hello. Most of the time I think about what I'm gonna eat for like lunch or dinner. Food is life, guys. Are you up to have a chill coffee date with a baby nugget? Before this whole COVID-19 blew up, I was thinking of having like a fun coffee date with a bunch of you nuggets, and then this happened. But hopefully when all is said and done and everything is back to normal and everybody is healthy, give this video a thumbs up if you guys want to be part of that. I'm thinking of having like a small get together. I mean, I'm a small YouTuber, I'm not a celebrity, I'm not a big deal, but I would would love to sit down and have coffee with a bunch of you guys. In what situation or place would you feel the most out of place in? Ooh, that's a really good question. Probably in a room filled with athletes, because I'm not athletic, and in a room full of really accomplished people. I would feel out of place, but at the same time inspired. Tips for people who passionately want to do hosting.
Just do it.
Post videos on YouTube or on your Instagram so other people can hear how you speak. And network. Are you scared with what's happening right now, or are you just chill about it? I'm not so much scared as I am concerned. We all need to be concerned with what's happening. The key is to be able to do what we can that's within our control. So whether that's staying home, keeping our immunity up, social distancing, not going out if we don't need to, we need to do our part as responsible citizens and as decent human beings. Because at the end of the day, this too will pass. We have to be hopeful and positive about that. We have amazing medical staff and frontliners who are really doing their part to contain this disease. How do you save up for clothes shopping? I don't really shop as much as I used to. If I see something that I like, I'll sleep on it. So I'll give it like 2 or 3 days. And if after those 2 or 3 days I still really want it, I'll make sure that I have the budget for it. And if I do, I'll go out and buy it. Things that I have in my wardrobe, I really make sure it's something that I'll be able to use for a long time and something that I'll also enjoy using for a long time. What advice can you give for someone who's drifting away from his or her faith or is backsliding? Open your Bible and read it. The beauty of God is that He's just waiting for you to come back to Him. He's never gonna love you any less if you stop praying for a while or if you stop doing your devotions. Just get back into it. I have, in so many occasions, backslid doing daily devotions. And what I realized is there's no other way than just getting back into it. And every single time I reopen my Bible, the passage that I read is so incredibly striking, and it convicts me and makes me realize, oh my gosh, God is real and He's speaking to me. God will find a way to speak to you. Can you please vlog a Q&A with your mom? She's so lovely. She is, and that's a great idea. I'll ask you guys on Instagram next for questions for mom and I so we can film a Q&A. What's your hair color? I don't know. The colorist made a mistake, so I really don't know what color my hair is. Local celebrity crush. Marco Gumabao, Jericho Rosales, Dwight Ramos. Are you somehow related to the Barretos? Yeah, we are. What would you call your haircut? Very random. I think my haircut's called a lob, right? Like a long bob. I'm growing it out now for my wedding. I mean, there are a couple of layers in there. Is your YouTube already monetizing? Yes, it is. Thank God it is. So I do earn from my YouTube. Not a lot, but I mean, it's awesome to be able to get a couple of dollars from Google every now and then. And to all the haters out there, the people giving me thumbs downs or the people that are making fun of my videos, joke's on you, because you watching, your views mean I get money. So thank you. Miss Karla, I need advice. Can a relationship survive after cheating? Love you. Love you too. And if this is your current situation, I'm so sorry that you are experiencing this right now. I think it depends on you. It depends on the relationship. It depends on your partner. Are they truly remorseful? This is a really hard topic because it really varies from relationship to relationship. You need to really sit down with your partner and find out why they did it. If I was in that situation, I don't think I would stick around. Not because I don't believe people can change or that people deserve a second chance. I'm the type of person that once my trust is lost, it's lost for good. The only advice I can give you right now is to pray. Ask God to help give you the wisdom that you need to handle the situation, and talk to your partner. Get to the root of why they did it and then pray about it some more. I'm really, really sorry, and know that God loves you and that you will get through it. What's your favorite worship song? There are too many. Still, Oceans, what a beautiful name. I'll leave a link to some Spotify playlists. What's the best thing that has ever happened to you yet? Accepting Jesus as my Lord and Savior. I will say that till the day I die because I feel like it really changed my life. And getting engaged. How is your wedding planning so far? Are you a bridezilla or bridechilla? Well, there's no wedding planning going on right now, and I'm still pretty chill about it, so I'd like to think I'm a bridechilla. Did you and Nico ever break up? They say it's normal for long-term couples to break up. We've never broken up. We've never had a mini breakup. We really make it a point to talk about any problems that we have or any conflicts, and we try to resolve it. We've taken breaks, meaning we won't talk to each other for like a few days just to cool off, get our thoughts together, and then we discuss it as a couple. What got you into hosting? hosting. I love to talk. I've loved to talk since I was a child, so I think it was only natural that I was gonna end up being a host and a radio DJ. What's your daily perfume? I use this Bath & Body Works Mango Sea Salt spray that Trina got me from the States. It's really nice, very fruity. But as for my favorite perfumes, I love Jo Malone, I love Erin, I love Glossier You. And those are all of the questions. I have literally been talking for over 40 minutes, so double the time that this mask is supposed to stay on my face. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and leave me a comment down below if there are any more questions that you want me to answer. You guys know that I love talking to you guys in the comment section, and I'll see you guys again soon for another video. Bye!